Hello, welcome to this special broadcast. This broadcast of this podcast is brought to you by myself. This podcast is under anything that I use is under the fair use of criticism in education and research purposes. So, without further ado, I will get on to tonight's broadcast. And uh, the broad the broadcast tonight is why Trump supporters do not like the Women's March. Hi, everybody. This is Akra Deloney, and I am going to talk to you tonight about why does the Trump supporters do not like the Women's March. It seems like they don't want people to express themselves freely about issues that pertain to them. They think they are whining people that wants to be heard, that wants to be attention seekers and whatnot. And that's not the case at all. The case at all is telling the current administration that these are our grievances, and we're gonna have to be taken seriously. Who else I'm going to talk about today is this YouTuber, Andrew Samuel, also known as Andrew26101. He's very vocal about Trump because of the whole thing about masculinity and stuff like that, and say we need Trump to do it. He forgot the fact about the Central Park Five when Donald Trump accused four black man and a Latino person of raping a person and got exonerated years later and got a settlement over $40 million between the three of them to make their life whole again. Nobody don't want to talk about the Central Park Five because it's so taboo. I'm going to show you what he did. Hold up, just a second. I'm going to show you what what deck of cards we are dealing with because we dealing with a person that does not have a full deck of cards. Honestly, we are dealing with a person that doesn't have a full deck of cards at all whatsoever. The Women's March today was 750,000 people. 750,000 people. That's a whole lot of people for a march. They said, he said that 4 hours ago. Wow, the feminists went overboard on the works tonight. Okay, so they talking about the issue is overboard. Amazingly stupid people. Why these people did not show up to the voting polls? Once again, you are talking in absolutes. Some of those people probably did show up to the voting poll. We don't know. You talking in not in absolute. Meanwhile, Trump supporters expressed their feelings towards liberals. Thank you for being our first black president. Very condescending. I have a feeling that he doesn't like liberals at all, period. To him, it's the worst thing in the world. But I'm saying, as a fellow person, you know, it it's what it is. It's how it is. People, that's people. Why is stupid? And I want to show. Let me show you the page. I'm not gonna show you the page, but basically, you basically saying feminists went overboard. Amazingly and stupid, these people did not show up to the voting polls. You're not talking. You're talking in absolute. And then when you get, and then when you get upset at people saying and calling you out and saying you don't get your nigga moment, wait until he does something that you don't like. Don't come back to us and say, oh, he did something that he doesn't like. This person don't like this person, Andrew Several. He is a homophobe. That's why they say people in the black community are homophobic, is because of people like him saying that they are that he don't believe in the gay and he don't believe in this. This is what this individual is saying. Another video, I don't know her name, but she made a video. She made a video telling people they need to shut the fuck up and hear other people's opinions, and don't, if you don't like the opinion, just grow up. It is not what you say to people; it's how you say it to people. People is not gonna go and open up to you and say, okay, this person did this, because they're gonna know, or this person told me that I'm retarded. See, this is what this bitch wrote. I'm gonna show you. Let me screenshot. If you can see it. Dear butthurt autistic person, it's not in your right to tell people what they can say or funny. Plenty of autistic people are fine with jokes about autism, even if they still even if they aren't, it still doesn't give you a right to censor to tell the joke. Get a sense of humor or ignore it. Blah blah blah. There's people that she thinking, oh, you censored me, blah blah blah. Then people can just say that you are an asshole. How about that? If people would just realize facts are opinion, that would be awesome. Believe that facts are not opinion. I have that education. I have. If you choose to ignore the fact that young Victor Hood seriously finished, got so late and bought. Okay, this what I can tell people. This what I can tell people metaphorically. Fuck off and go fuck yourself. You see how people is. That way you go metaphorically and just say to people, you know what? Go fuck yourself. Honestly. You're not gonna tell people as facts and opinion. People have a right to what they believe in, and if they believe in one thing, You can't go and make and spoon feed them and say, okay, that's what it is. My God, you talking about they being the police, you being the police, you being the bully, you being a fucking bully. Because let them believe what they want to believe. If they believe in a different point of view, then that's what they believe in. Don't sit here and do that. See, hold up. The problem with her is she wants things to be her way. Not the way of the people, her way. And just like with War Corp 666 said, sometimes a feminist. Let me pull up the let me pull up his video. Hold up. Because he said very clearly.
I don't really, hard up for debates or harping on debates. Kevin Logan's another matter. Hard up.
I'm gonna go and share the video, and then I'm gonna come back with the rest of the commentary. Hold up.
For debates or harping on debates. Kevin Logan.
Oh.
You need a website.
I don't really have. Everything exists for my comfort. No. That's why I don't know, maybe been so hard, hard up for debates or harping on debates. Kevin Logan's another matter. It's just I see the rise of the echo chambers, and it's getting worse. I think it's about time that maybe some of you start hearing an argument that you don't agree with, or defend your fucking positions. Now, one last thing before I go, dear listeners. Does anyone actually owe anyone else a debate? No. Earthly Ned doesn't owe me shit. Kira doesn't owe me shit. And, much as I hate to say it, Kevin Logan doesn't owe me shit. Nobody owes anybody a debate. But don't you think you maybe would want to do it? Or are you that scared of having your ideas challenged? And this goes for everybody. There are a lot of anti-SJW, anti-feminists that can't handle that, and every so often a feminist has a fucking point. So, I'd say this to everyone: stop living in your goddamn echo chambers. It's getting annoying.
Okay, I'm gonna leave his video in the description for he can get monetized. For you can get where you can get monetized for his video. Basically, what he's saying is on both sides. At some point, feminists does have a point. You can't sit here and be in your own echo chamber and blaming them for everything, or blaming the left for everything. Basically, what he's saying is, can't blame people for everything. I don't say it like this. And you have to understand, people having rights. The Women March is the right. Was there any bad shit going on at the Women March? Was there people looting? Was there people going in stealing shit, like the protesting watching was people were beating up people. No, there was no reports indicating that anything went on in that women march today. There's no reports saying that something bad happened at the women march today. People have a right to protest in a non-violent way, of course. I did. See, he said these fucking liberals have lost it. That's why this country is fucked up. Maybe we need Trump to get this shit straight again. LAMFO at the Feminist Liberal March. I am thinking about doing a live stream tonight. It's called the Women's March. It does not say the Feminist March. It did not have nothing to do with feminism. They have groups that have it. That's what it is. You are being very condescending, you fucking asshole. You believe everything is about feminist. Oh, it's the Feminist Liberal March. No, it's the people that have fucking dignity about their rights. It's not like you're gonna go and defend it because you defended a person that is a racist, a homophobe, a sex, a xenophobe, and all of the other person, and it was confirmed. You lived in New York, you should have heard about the Central Park Five. If you're not hearing about the Central Park Five, go type in Mr. Superboy 223 Central Park 5. And he will tell you the history about Central Park 5, and he'll school your ass on it because you're on Trump's dick. You're like, oh yeah, on his dick. Yeah, I'm on the good side. Yeah, I'm on his dick. Yeah, I'm gonna be on his dick. Oh yeah, I'm gonna be on his dick. I'm gonna be on his dick. Oh yeah, I'm gonna be on his dick. Dear people on the fucking right, you may not like what we do, but today we didn't do a violent protest or anything. You didn't even see nothing of us doing violent protests to the sort of anything. All we did was we was vocal of what we wanted to say, what we wanted to do, how we said it, and what it was. You don't like the fact that we vocal because of the fact of the matter. It proves the point to be that we have a right to express ourselves freely on anything that is wrong with the situation. That's wrong with the situation. You may not like it. See, you say the feminist protest, you're going to see the LGBT community all mad because they have an agenda of bullying society to come to the end. That is lose the power position. First of all, Andrew, do you want to go back to the fact when gay people get hurt and harmed? You talking about, oh, straight people this, straight people that. Everybody's human. Doesn't matter about the motherfucking sexuality. Put the fucking sexuality out of the fucking thing. You fucking ass, bigot ass, homophobe ass, prick motherfucker. Take the motherfucking thing out of it. They just want to get treated right like a decent human being. You may not like the motherfucking lifestyle, but let them have their motherfucking rights. God fucking damn. I didn't know that you was a homophobe. I didn't know that you gay. I didn't know that it is. That's why they think black people are homophobe when they not homophobe. We the open person when it comes to people's sexuality. We may not agree with it, but it is. You are a homophobe. I'm sorry, you are one. For all y'all people justifying it, it said, look at, I'm gonna read it again. the feminists are on the protest, you soon gonna see the LGBT community. They are all mad cause because their agenda is bullying society to come to the end that fair to lose a power position. Doesn't have nothing to do with This is what it said. This is what this person said. How are women in the LGBT bullying the community? Is it the other way around? I am confused about the statement, man. However, I don't like them pushing their agenda. I don't think sexuality should be pushed on anyone, gay, heterosexual, that matter. But basically, what the guy is saying is, it's the other way around. Whether he fucking like it or not, it's the other way around. Andrew, stop living in your motherfucking echo chamber. Really. It was not the feminist march, it was the women's march. It was not even organized by a feminist movement. It was organized by the women's march. It was organized by Planned Parenthood. Do your fucking research. It was more pro-choice in that one talking about Planned Parenthood than it is feminist. There are some feminist groups. They're not the majority of it. And it was a peaceful protest. Something that you're not even reporting on. You're not reporting that it was a feminist march, but at least it did. At least it wasn't like the protest like out in Washington D.C. like they were going and breaking stuff and looting. You're not even giving them that because you have your own agenda, your own goddamn self, and try to refute what the fuck that I'm saying. You are pushing the agenda onto them. You saying okay. We want heterosexual all the time, blah, blah, blah. That's basically you pushing the agenda that it is. You is no different than them. Get over yourself. It's going to happen. Miss Amplitude or whatever the fuck your name is. Get over the fact that people are not gonna listen to you because it's not what you say, it's how you say it. Get over the fact. Like you telling them to get over it and get the fuck over it. Get the fuck over the fact that people's not gonna agree with your ass. Get over it. 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 Nobody's not gonna feel sorry for you or anything. Just get the fuck over it. You know what? I'm done because I told the broadcast tonight. Because these people have some serious motherfucking issues that they need to work on. Him and Miss Anthony or whatever the fuck her name is. They have issues. Don't like it? Too bad. I'm out.